The next generation of the Men in Black series comes to 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. In for a look today, we've got Men in Black International. Does it live up to the classic movie? Now this is a Sony release, but does it come at the high quality level we're used to seeing from them? We're going to go over the video and audio quality, the cover options, and if it's worth your purchase. Let's review. I thought the trailer for this movie looked fun, but I missed it in theaters, so I was glad to finally give it a watch at home. Now I'll be honest and say that I'm not the biggest fan of the franchise. It just never appealed to me like some of the other Will Smith movies back in the day, but I have seen all of them a few times and actually really looked forward to seeing this new version, which brought us Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, who I've loved from the Marvel films. I think Hemsworth is so unexpectedly hilarious, and Thompson is just great with the dry wit, and I do like seeing them work together. The movie itself was fun and I liked it. I don't think it went over as well with long-term fans of the franchise, but I thought it was different and a nice change, and I didn't take it very seriously. Now maybe because of not being a huge fan of the originals, it made me appreciate this one more. So this is a Sony release, and thus far I've yet to see a bad quality 4K from the company, and I think this one does not disappoint in that department. I thought overall it had an extremely clear and crisp look to it, and the CGI was integrated perfectly, and some of the aliens were very lifelike. This disc had some nice black levels that I appreciated during those darker scenes. Now I did expect a lot of HDR usage, but didn't think it was used that much, to be honest. Yes, there's some bright scenes with their guns and other devices, but on the whole it just wasn't utilized that much, but it didn't distract from the movie, so I'm kind of okay with it. I would give this an 8 for the great crisp and clear image. I would probably bump that up, but we didn't really have much HDR usage. Audio was fairly standard. There was some nice use of overheads in a few scenes and some interesting surrounds, but this wasn't anything that just wowed me like the mix on Godzilla that I reviewed last week. I'm giving this a 6. It's nothing special, but nothing bad either. As for your cover options, you have some choices. The standard one, which is pretty much the movie poster, but it's nice and uniform, and it looks like the older movies, which I do appreciate. Now Walmart is offering a set that includes 4 Funko Pops from the movie if you enjoy collecting those. It's an exclusive, but the cover is the same, you just get the 4 Pops with it. Best Buy has a nice little steelbook that features one of the aliens in the movie. It's not bad, but I think on this release I actually prefer the standard cover just for the uniformity with the previous films. Now the big question, is this worth your purchase? As much as I enjoyed this movie, I'm gonna say no. I think it's a nice looking disc, but it's nothing reference worthy, and I expect the price to drop on it fairly quick. I'd just pick it up then, and in the meanwhile catch the digital stream, which I watched first, and it wasn't that different from the disc, minus some banding from the streaming. Sony makes some really nice looking discs, but I expect this one will be on sale within a month, and it'll definitely be a Black Friday deal. So hopefully this helped your decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.